Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be building a $500 gaming PC for gaming at 1080p 60 FPS, no problem, in a small form factor. So let's get right into it. For the processor, I went with the Intel Core i3 6100 dual core processor for $110. This processor is on the EVGA 1151 socket, the Skylake, which means it's the latest processor from Intel. Processor is great at this budget. It only has two cores, but it has hyper-threading to make up for the missing other two cores for quad cores. If you want to upgrade your processor later on to an i7 or an i5, you can easily do that without having to get a new motherboard. So then for the motherboard, I went with the ASRock H110M-ITX mini-itx motherboard for $68. This is a great budget motherboard that supports up to 32 gigabytes of RAM, which means two 16 gigabyte DIMMs, and has 6 USB ports for all your peripherals like your mouse, external hard drive, keyboard, speakers, or anything else. And then for the RAM, I went with one DIMM of Kingston Fury 8 gigabyte DDR4 clocked at 24 megahertz. 8 gigabytes of RAM is more than enough for gaming. Plus, it's a neutral black color, so it can match with any color scheme. For the storage, I went with a 500 gigabyte hard drive from Hitachi for $35. This is great for storing all those Steam games and applications and music, movies, and stuff like that. If you had more money to spare, I'd go with 128 gig or 240 gig SSD as your boot drive for your OS, applications, and stuff like that. And a hard drive for games or mass storage of movies, music, shows, pictures, and etc. Now for the GPU, I went with the GTX 1060 from EVGA. This is a 3 gigabyte variant. This GPU is based on the new Pascal architecture, which is NVIDIA's newest GPUs, and it is more power efficient. And this card is also VR ready, and you can most likely game at 4K, but not like the high settings. So if you want to get into VR, this is a great GPU to start with. And this whole GPU is only $200. And you can probably find it cheaper used on eBay. Then for the case, I went with the Thermaltake Core V1 mini-itx tower case. This is $43, and it has support for up to 3 fans. A single 200mm fan in the front, which it comes with, and two 80mm fans in the back, which you have to buy separately. This case supports up to an 11-inch graphics card, which is huge. Those are usually the graphics cards that have 3 fans. And with my experience, I think I've only owned like about 12-inch cards. I had one that had 2 fans, and then I had one that had 3 fans, and now I'm gonna get a new one soon, and that's pretty long. Now to piece it all together, the power supply. I went with the EVGA 430 watt 80 plus certified power supply for $25. This is a 430 watt power supply, which means it's basically the bare minimum for this setup if you want to get under the $500 budget. But if you have more money, I'd get a 500, 600, just so you can, not future-proof, but like, just so you can be ready for the future if you want to get a better graphics card or something like that. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll put a PC part picker link in the description, and have a nice day.